Team Fortress 2 has been around for a long time. This game is almost as old as I am. But in its many years, there's been plenty of updates which add weapons, maps, cosmetics, comics, mostly cosmetics, but never a new class unlike a lot of the newer mainstream shooter games. And honestly, that's fine. Each class has its charm, and with the amount of weapon variety, there's no right way to play any of these classes. Despite this, you'll see the same couple of classes being most people's main, such as Scout or Soldier, and this could be argued that's due to the fact that they not only have some of the best movement options in the game, with Scout being the fastest and having an innate double jump, and Soldier's ability to rocket jump. With this mobility, they also have some of the most variety of ways to play the game with their weaponry compared to most of the other classes. Which brings me to the purpose of this video. The most underrated and least played class in Team Fortress 2. If you played TF2 for more than a couple of hours, this sounds pretty obvious, but it's our poster boy. Our big, strong, lovable, heavy weapons guy. He's usually argued to be the least main class in the entire game compared to anyone. But why does nobody play Heavy? Heavy has the most health in the game. Heavy takes the least amount of knockback. And Heavy does absolutely insane damage. Seriously, he fires 4 bullets per shot of his minigun, which if you're using the stock minigun, fires 10 shots a second. And Atomic Slav does 8. So if you have crits, which does 27 per shot, that's a minimum of 27 times 32, which is 864 damage in 1 second. That's enough to kill, like, almost 7 scouts. Why wouldn't you want to play Heavy? There's 2 real reasons why Heavy isn't mained by most people. The first is pretty self-explanatory and really easy for me to show, and it's, he's slow. That's about it, really. He takes absolutely forever to get anywhere, and even with the gloves running urgently, which allows him to move at 100% speed, it drains his health and makes Heavy more vulnerable than he already is. Speaking of which, the lack of speed means he's just a giant target. You might as well put a huge glowing red dot on him. If the enemy team didn't have a spy or a sniper before, they're going to soon if you're actually doing good as Heavy. But the biggest issue is what I mentioned right off the bat. Variety. Heavy just doesn't really have another way of playing him, honestly. Like, you have Fat Scout, JoJo Stand, or the Fleshy Sentry Gun, I guess. That's about it. And all those are not great to play in any perspective. The only other class I can think of that really has a similar problem when it comes down to variety is Medic. Honestly though, despite this, I don't think there's anything wrong with Heavy. With smart positioning and good game sense, Heavy is an absolute powerhouse, whether you're against a good or a bad team, offense or defense. So, yeah, I'm probably gonna play Heavy more.
If you made it this far, thanks. This entire video is just kind of a test to try out my updated editing software, I'm gonna be honest. And, I mean, hopefully it looks good. We also have an updated mic, so to the 3 of you that are still watching, yeah, you'll enjoy better audio in the future. I do have a bunch of old Heavy gameplay, and so here's a bunch of clips that I think you guys are gonna like. Enjoy.
in 30 seconds.
10 seconds remaining. Come on, guys.